We are saddened by the loss of NBA Hall of Famer and legend Elgin Baylor. He was an inspiration for both the sport of basketball and as a social justice pioneer, a transcendent player that changed the game and had the courage to stand up in order to change minds. He is a role model, and he will be missed.
"2KMC here with all the details about what's going on in the neighborhood.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted.
All right, thank you, David. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2. And for Miami, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Avery Bradley is out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Outside Bradley. Pass to Butler. Junior's checked in for the Heat. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Butler against Morant. And that one's good by Butler. It's all knotted up.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Melton. Kicks to Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Junior.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson in the post, defended by Butler. Anderson can't get it to go. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Goes up. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. And he really played well against Denver. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Heat with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good. Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
The Heat making a switch here. Cobb's checked in. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9. New group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Achua. Butler comes in for Robinson. Junior's checked in for Cobb, and it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the point guard. Here's Melton.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Now, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now here's Winslow. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Adebayo against Valanciunas. Over Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, Ja Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists tonight.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Ripped away. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Anderson outside. And there's the pass to Jackson. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Memphis leading by 5. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
And here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Junior. Jackson passes to Melton. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Junior. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Dragic. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. No good from Dragic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Feeds to Anderson. Poke loose and stolen by Junior. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Melton. 5 points in the game. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Butler. Cobb, he's and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, jump. A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Junior comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. Junior's out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Achua. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Fearless play by Winslow, putting his head down and barreling in with great focus.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat trail by 7. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Junior with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Now Morant. He's got 21. Uncovered. And it's Miami with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Butler.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Stolen by Nunn. In transition, here comes Miami. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Winslow. Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
Passes to Achua. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Achua, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brooks. Great D that time from Junior. The Heat trail by 7. Nunn with it. And the pass to Achua. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Robinson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Morant against Nunn. Pass to Achua. He kicks to Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Nunn passes to Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Junior. Goes up from the top of the key. Tries again. And he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 9.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Jackson looking around. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That one goes in. 6 points for him.
Junior, no stranger to making plays on offense. Great instincts.
Morant finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Outside, Robinson traps in the tray.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Adebayo. Brooks misses. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's how you stay composed against contact. Junior unfazed.
Morant against Nunn. Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. From past the arc. Can't get it to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Grizzlies lead by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.